Hello guys, this is Aman. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are all well. So in the last few days I've been getting these kinds of messages from people who want to come to the United States as a student. So they were asking me which exam should they take to come to the US. They should take IELTS or they should take TOEFL. So that's why I'm making this video. How do you decide which exam you take? You take test of TOEFL or you take IELTS for US. Okay, the first thing I want to tell you guys before you decide which exam you're going to take, do a research on your university that you're going to apply to. Do a good research on your university. On their website they all mention which exam you should take, which exam they prefer, if you take IELTS or you should take TOEFL for that university. So that's how you decide if you should take TOEFL or IELTS. Most of the universities in the US, they accept both. So you can take IELTS or you can take TOEFL, both. But some universities, they have a preference. They say, okay, we prefer TOEFL, you should take TOEFL. But some universities, they prefer IELTS. But 70% of the universities, they prefer TOEFL in the US. So that's how you decide. And suppose if the university says, okay, we prefer both, you can take any exam you want. So how are you gonna decide if you should take IELTS or you should take TOEFL? How will you decide? Okay guys, let me help you with that. So how are you gonna decide? I'm gonna tell you some factors that you should consider before you decide if you should take IELTS or you should take TOEFL. Okay, the first factor is that I'm gonna tell you the difference between both of them. The big difference in both exams is the speaking section. So okay, the speaking section where you speak, you reply to something, that section for IELTS, you're gonna do that with a real person. So you're gonna have a conversation with a real person. Whereas in the TOEFL exam, the speaking section you will do on the computer. So you're gonna record yourself in the headphone. You're gonna use that headphone to record your voice for the speaking section. So in TOEFL, you're not talking to any real person. You're just taking your exam on a computer, and when the speaking section comes, you record yourself. So that's the big difference, guys. That difference you should consider before you decide if you're gonna take IELTS or TOEFL. Okay, another difference that comes, like some people say, okay, which one is hard? Okay, let me tell you this. Both of them are similar. It depends on you, what kind of skills you have. If you have good typing skills, you can go for TOEFL because it's on computer, so you have to type everything. You have to have good and strong typing skills for TOEFL. And for IELTS, you have to have good handwriting skills because you're gonna do handwriting on IELTS. So that's big difference. You have good typing skills, go with TOEFL. If you prefer handwriting, go with IELTS. That's the difference. Another question why it's hard. Okay, so the TOEFL, it's academically focused. It's like a more book material. IELTS, it's more like, it gives you more feel of like a real world communication. So that's why sometimes TOEFL is harder for people because it's more academically focused, and IELTS is more focusing on more real world communication. Okay, so there were two huge differences that I told you about. Okay, now let me tell you the fees. How much is the fees for both exams? So the fees for both exams, same, $200, near $200. It keeps changing. So the fees is almost same for both exams. The result time, when you get results, it's also the same. You get the results back in 10 to 13 days for both exams. Another thing that I want to tell you guys is that about speaking section for IELTS, you can take speaking section before 1 week or after 1 week when you get done taking the rest of your test. But for the TOEFL, you have to take the speaking section with all of the other sections. You cannot take that like separate. Like you cannot take that speaking like next day and you're taking other sections today. You can't do that in TOEFL. But in IELTS you can do that. You can take speaking 1 week before or after. So that's another huge difference. Okay, now let's talk about the time duration of both exams. TOEFL is a 4-hour exam, whereas IELTS, it's 2 hour and 45 minutes exam. So IELTS is shorter than the TOEFL exam. So that's another difference. So guys, I told you guys about the big major differences between IELTS and TOEFL and which exam you should take if you want to come to the US or if you want to go anywhere else, if you want to go to another country, because TOEFL and IELTS, they're both widely accepted. So you guys should be able to make your decision now. And I hope this video was helpful for you guys. And if you think it was helpful, please like this video. And if you think I missed something in the video that I should have talked about, please leave a comment below, and I will make sure that I give you a good reply about it, and I will try to make another video on that. And don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe and hit that bell icon, so if I post another video, you'll be the first one to get that video. And if you have any other question, you can contact me on my Instagram. I will link in the description. You can contact me on Instagram at any time with any question. I'm here to help you guys. And that's it, guys. That's it for today. Until then, you guys take care, okay? Be safe out there. I'll see you guys in the next video.